Hello, hello, hello. Oh, what a wonderful Wednesday. The weather isn't wonderful, but life is. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Zone Talk Sports NFL Update, our Wednesday afternoon edition, or Wednesday morning if you're West Coast, or Middle America. We got some news and updates to bring you guys as we get ready to get into the week 2. We got Thursday night football action tomorrow, which we'll be talking about tomorrow as well. Game against the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We will talk. What up, Big Corn? I see you in the chat. What up, brother? We got some news we spoke on a little bit last night on Zone Talks Live for a little bit. We got some other injury news. First of all, I want to send my heart out and our condolences out in the memory and to never forget the terrible incident that happened almost 20 years ago. Today marks that day. It's September 11th. So, never forget, as they say, to all the people that fought for their lives and lost their lives that day. All right, now let's get back into some NFL action. Many of you guys found out last night as I broke news over in Zone Talk Live about Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is facing being sued by his former fitness trainer. It's a civil lawsuit, by the way. So this seems like it's one of those finicky things. It's hard to have opinion on such things like these, especially when you don't have full details of everything. But this is a civil case. She didn't get the police involved, which, money's involved. New England hasn't really said much anything yet. The NFL hasn't done or said anything yet. There's no word on him being suspended yet or anything else. We will keep you updated when it comes to any news of that. But my gosh, this guy's luck. It almost feels like dude's been set up. Because if this happened in 2017, per se, as it was, it just seems weird that this stuff comes out at a time like this, while all these things in Antonio Brown's career is going on right now. Just seems too much like a coinky dinky. But like I said last night, let's hope this isn't the altercation, because we don't wish this on anybody on both sides. So hopefully they fix this soon and it doesn't get escalated any further. But goddamn, the brother can't catch a break right now. But it's kind of, some of it he put on himself. He has to take responsibility for that as well. So, yeah, we'll keep you further updated when we find out anything further-wise when it comes to Antonio Brown. We're going to be heading now to Tyreek Hill, the Kansas City Chiefs star wide receiver. He is expected to miss up to a month or more. Kansas City wide receiver Tyreek Hill, I believe he separated his shoulder. Let me read the actual update. I thought I already separated his shoulder. So the timeline avoided him from landing on the IR. Now I'm trying to see if they have exact injury on his arm. It's his collarbone. It is. He broke his collarbone. Okay. So with Tyreek Hill out, it's likely. Remember, I was speaking about this the other day when it happened. Now, NFL.com speaking on it too. Watch out for Mecole Hardman. He's a rookie. And if any of you guys have watched Mecole Hardman, he plays a lot like Tyreek Hill. That's why it's kind of hard to have them on the field at the same time. But for fantasy owners, keep your eye open for Mecole Hardman. All right? But yeah, we won't be seeing Tyreek Hill for at least over a month of the 6 weeks. That's not good for Kansas City, their top wide receiver. They're going to have to hope Sammy Watkins and Travis Kelce picks up the slack. Also in injury news, rookie safety from the Oakland Raiders, John Abraham, was placed on injured reserve, which is more than likely placing him out for the rest of the year. He was injured as well Sunday. The hard-hitting rookie got hard hit himself. He has a shoulder injury. He went to go get surgery. And John Abraham will not be playing for the rest of this year. It's sad. I thought the young man had potential to be a bonus to what Oakland was trying to build this year, but this will be a setback. And again, more to what I said the other day about Oakland winning the first game and then reality hitting. Injuries. They're just not the best team in the AFC West. Not even close. So, yeah. The Raiders took a big hit here. Wide receiver from the New York Jets. Just give me a moment. Quincy Enunwa, wide receiver for the New York Jets, Quincy Enunwa, suffered a serious neck injury that game versus Buffalo. He will miss the entire season. Yep, this will be the second time he will miss the entire season, which he missed back in 2017. Enunwa exited Sunday's game briefly in the first quarter before returning. He had earned one catch for -4 yards in the game. Test Monday revealed the seriousness of the injury, Gacy said. After a breakout 2016 campaign, injuries have waylaid his career. After missing all of 2017, he sat out 5 games in 2018 due to ankle injuries. The receiver signed a 4-year, $36 million extension in December. Enunwa's season-ending injury puts him into context Tuesday's trade with New England Patriots for Demaryius Thomas. That's right. New England last night made a trade for Demaryius Thomas. The Jets made a trade to New England for Demaryius Thomas for a 6th-round pick as well. I was going to speak on that, but just didn't get there yet, but they brought that up in this conversation. So, yeah, Demaryius Thomas is now a New York Jet, no longer a New England Patriot. In other injury news, Gacy said quarterback Sam Darnold was sent home Wednesday due to an illness. The coach isn't worried about the signal caller being ready for Monday's tilt versus the Cleveland Browns. Linebacker C.J. Mosley, groin. Rookie defensive lineman Quinton Williams, ankle. Also, they both practiced today on Wednesday. No, that would be Tuesday's practice. No, today. Hold up. I'm quite confused. What, did they practice early in the morning? They must have. Because I'm still looking at the time early. They must have practiced early in the morning there. Because I know football players get Monday and Tuesdays off. If I'm correct, practices is Wednesdays and Thursdays or something like that. The way the new league rules go. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, let's read into this. Hold on one second. Wait for this page to refresh. Broncos right tackle James knee injury, not season ending, so he'll be all right. All right, y'all. NFL.com put up a thing for the votes for the best rookie of the week. We're going to vote rookie of the week. Zone Talks Live, we are going to do vote rookie of the week. That's what we're going to do. The candidates are Kyler Murray. The quarterback passed for 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, leading the Cardinals to an 18-point fourth quarter comeback that tied the Detroit Lions. Gardner Minshew. I mean, that dude's name is just funny as hell. The quarterback completed 22 of 25 for 275 yards, 2 touchdowns for 122.5 passer rating versus Kansas City. Backup is that. He didn't play. He didn't start the game. Minshew recorded the highest completion percentage, minimum 15 attempts by a quarterback in the NFL debut in league history. Didn't know that. Marquise Hollywood Brown, the wide receiver, had 147 yards on 4 receptions. That's 36.8 average and 2 touchdowns in the Ravens' 59-10 victory over Miami. Brown became the first player in NFL history with 2 touchdown receptions of at least 40 yards in his NFL debut. Tight end from Detroit, T.J. Hockenson. The tight end had 131 yards on 6 catches and 1 touchdown at Arizona. Hockenson passed Monty Stickles back in 1960 for the most receiving yards by a tight end in his NFL debut in league history. Then you have Terry McLaurin. The wide receiver recorded 5 receptions for 125 yards and a touchdown against the Philadelphia Eagles. This is honestly a tough pick this week because I believe a few of these guys, this could be a co. I got to give it to Marquise Hollywood Brown. And it's hard to pick because I thought T.J. Hockenson did a hell of a job. I'm going with Hollywood Brown. If you got to pick one, I'm going with Hollywood Brown. It is what it is, right? Fudge it. But yeah. You say, I think you're going to prove us wrong this time. What you mean, the Raiders, bro? No. When I look at the Raiders outside of Tyrell Williams, and I like Darren Waller. You guys have a rookie running back. You have to, well, you don't have to. I'm looking at it from a perspective of long-term 16 games, brother. Weapon-wise. I just don't see it. Compared to a Kansas City Chiefs, compared to a LA Chargers. That's what I'm saying. The Oakland Raiders are not the best team in that division by far. I think reality is going to sit in real soon. Now, I want y'all to see something that I caught on YouTube. Y'all ready? Many of y'all know Cuttino Mobley, right? Y'all know Michael Rappaport, right? The commentator. Watch this shit. Tell me this ain't some shade shit. Hey, Cuttino Mobley was ready to put his hands on Michael Rappaport. Like, this isn't no... Just watch this shit. Where's the damn footage? What did I do with it? Hold on, what's that? There it is. Watch this footage. Hold up, let me get here. Ready?
Unprecedented access with Cuttino Mobley, who I know wishes he was on the court, despite not playing. I mean, my man is looking custom suit sharp. Cuttino, this is a tough game. Killer threes are not playing around. What do you have to say about this game?
Look at him. Yo, you put mic out my face.
Like you want to put hands on him.
Please, man, before I put hands on you. I ain't right hollering, I'm not Scalabrine. Get off of me, man.
Yeah. Cuttino Mobley just told me he would put hands on me on live TV. CBS Sports
Yo,
Big
boy
Three
was dead
playoff.
serious.
If it happens, it happens. Just make sure you keep that videotape for my lawyers. It was great, a great run while we had it.
He said, make sure you click that videotape for my lawyers. Look how Cuttino looking at him, cuz. Look.
I know wishes he was on the court, despite not playing. I mean, my man is looking custom suit sharp. Cuttino, this is a tough game. Killer threes are not playing around. What do you have to say about this game?
Look at him.
Grilling him. Like, if we wasn't in front of these cameras right now.
Yo, you put mic out my face.
Like you want to put hands on him.
Michael Rappaport said, you looking at me like you want to put hands on me.
You put mic out my face.
Like you want to put hands on him.
Please, man, before I put hands on you. I ain't right hollering, I'm not Scalabrine.
He said, man, please, before I put hands on you, I ain't Brian Scalabrine.
Get off of me, man.
He said, get off of me, man.
Yeah. Cuttino Mobley just told me he would put hands on me on live TV. CBS Sports
Yo,
Big
boy
Three
was dead
playoff.
serious.
If it happens, it happens. Just make sure you keep that videotape for my lawyers. Mom, Dad, it was great, a great run while we had it. It's probably not the first time somebody told you they want to put hands on.
Boy, I'm telling you, Katito Mobley, boy, if looks could kill, Katito Mobley looked like he wanted to choke the shit out of Michael Rappaport. God damn. Okay, let's check in to see if we got any more NFL news. You see that shit? Let's see if we got any more news here before we ride out. Any more sports news? Oh, man. Need to get you guys some more updates and shit and other news. I hope this weather turns better. It's really bad out there. Not like bad like storming or something. It's just not a nice day. Let me see. Anything else? Anything else? NFL ratings are up on digital TV. New England Patriots signed Marshall Newhouse with Marcus Cannon hurt. Oh, yeah. Odell Beckham, which they're trying to make it a big thing. Odell Beckham plans on keep wearing his watch that he was fined for. He said he's not hearing it. He's going to keep wearing his motherfucking watch. Which, if you ask me, it's a publicity stunt that they're doing for marketing. That watch company's just going to pay those fines. So that money ain't coming out of Odell Beckham's pocket. That watch company is getting free promotion by this. So, yeah, they will be paying that bill. And in other sport news, I could not believe this, but not surprising. France eliminated the US of A in FIBA basketball. What the hell happened? Y'all let the French fries beat y'all? No. What happened? Y'all let the Frenchman beat you in basketball. What? Parlez-vous français? Y'all let the Frenchman beat you in basketball. What's going on in America? Too much wee-wee bonbons and all the good stuff? Oh, no. Y'all done let the French with Rudy Gobert and them beat y'all. No. That's not a good look, bruh. What happened to them? Damn. Australia is going to the Cup. You know what's so weird? How all of a sudden Australia in basketball got good. All of a sudden they got all these players. There's been a few other countries like that too. It'd be funny as hell though, like when you be watching like certain countries play basketball, they have certain styles. Like if you watch Chinese ball, they have a certain style that's totally different from American. Michael Jordan pledged $1 million for hurricane relief in the Bahamas. But remember, people keep saying Michael Jordan don't do nothing for black people. Anyways, right? I'm pretty sure the Bahamas is black people. But Kevin Durant was complaining about the NBA, saying some days he hates it, which is understandable. But hey, bro, you get paid a lot of money to hate it. And the NBA announced the ninja-style headwear is no longer allowed. Me, personally, I thought it looked goofy, to be honest. When I see niggas out there looking like Leonardo and Donatello out there, Jimmy Butler, and I was like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all supposed to be playing basketball. I didn't know this was Taekwondo. Them niggas came out with headbands wrapped around their head and shut the fuck is this? Well, goddamn. Let's see what. That's ESPN Plus. I thought was something else. But yeah, I guess that's it as far as football news for the day, as far as sport news for the day, because it's not really much. We have Thursday night football tomorrow, so we will be back to speak and talk about the Thursday night game as well as the update and all that other good shit tomorrow. If we have other news, to bring you throughout the day if something happens, breaking news, then we will bring you that as well. Let's look into the power rankings. All right? Let's go into the NFL power rankings real quick. The NFL power rankings are, come on, or is this a video? Why is it not the rankings? Come on. I'm not trying to watch no video of the rankings. I just want to see the rankings. Just one simple page. of the NFL Power Rankings. And for some reason, the page isn't even loaded. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it is a video. I wonder, do they have the rankings on like another page on here, or you can just click and you don't go to a darn video? You actually can see each rankings each week. Stat scores, news. Nope, I don't see anything for it, but we'll watch it. We'll look for it in the long run for next time. The week wrap up. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Eli to Jags would be good for Giants, but someone else would be best. Yeah. Let me ask you guys. There's a question here on NFL.com. Well, what they're trying to make up. The New York Giants should trade Eli Manning to the Jaguars now, kind of thing, not next year, now, and let Daniel Jones start playing, starting now. What do y'all think about that? Do you think Eli back under Tom Coughlin and with the Jacksonville team would be better than Gardner Minshew? Or do you think it's a good choice for my opinion's this. I think the Giants should struggle this season out with Eli because throwing Daniel Jones into the Lions' den, where they're going to be having a bad year anyway, let him learn a year. We watched from a lot. Look at Patrick Mahomes after he sat a year. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers sat 3. A year sitting will not hurt you. Let him sit for a year, learn so we don't get fucking lit up in the Lions' den. Eli sat. Let them sit a goddamn year. Look at the percentage of quarterbacks that get thrown right into the Lions' den, and look how bad their careers have ended. Let them sit for a year. But and I don't think it's a move Jacksonville should make, because even though Minshew is the rookie quarterback for the Jags right now, well, they kind of had no choice but to throw him in the Lions' den because their main quarterback got hurt. So that's kind of a whole different thing. Yeah, we'll probably have more news later. I'm sure we'll have some Antonio Brown updates before Thursday. I'm sure there will be an Antonio Brown update. We're going to go over to Zone Talks Live shortly here in a bit and go up on the updates that we did yesterday from the altercation on the URL fight. We're going to talk about that and a few other things as well here shortly. I just got to check around and see. I know I got to run out for a bit and do a few things, and I got to edit a few things for my site. So, but we'll get around to that today. As we told y'all, we're going to keep y'all updated on all this shit. But, yo, shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you for coming by. This has been our Wednesday morning update for NFL news. If you enjoyed this show, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell and make sure you get dung in your head when we go live. Make sure you hit that share button and bring a friend. And please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can always leave them in the comment section. I have no problem answering your questions back. But thank you guys again for your time. I hope you guys have a beautiful day to your day. And don't forget to subscribe to all our channels over here. We'll see you later. Peace, love, and zone out.